Here we go with another one. What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. It's your boy David for the Wild Signal 75. And I just wanted to go ahead and wrap up July. We had some nice things that happened in July. Very interesting month. So we'll start with a little bit of entertainment. All right, they released a trailer for that Gillian Anderson movie, U.F.O, which looks like it's pretty dope. Can't wait to check that out. So the movie is loosely based on, I'll just go ahead and give you a little summary right here. It's a brilliant college student who's haunted by a childhood UFO sighting. He believes that the mysterious sightings reported at multiple airports across the United States are UFOs. And with the help of his girlfriend and an advanced mathematics professor, he begins to unravel the mystery. Now, it's starring Gillian Anderson from X-Files fame. What I can see about the airport sightings, I'm sure they're going to tie in the O'Hare Airport, the disc that was sitting out there, the ones that so many people reported seeing. I believe this O'Hare Airport. Sure, they're going to tie that one into it. The plot looks good. The movie looks good. I'm glad they're going out like this. I noticed in the movie that he was dealing with things that happened maybe to another UFO person where he was looking for, I don't want to give too much of it away, but he was looking for binary code and stuff. And we know that happened in Rendlesham Forest. But it's just good to see him bringing some type of reality to UFO movies like this. But the next one, really, really, really interested to see this. It's a TV series by the History Channel about Project Blue Book. We all know what Project Blue Book was. It was the government's attempt to understand what's going on, to put away these myths of UFOs and flying saucers and stuff. It was their way to say, hey, we got a study going on. I think first it was Project Sign, then it was Project Blue Book. So this is their attempt to go ahead and say, hey, we're going to put it to rest. And the man ahead of the attempt was Dr. J. Allen Hynek. Now, what's funny about that, he started off as a non-believer, but as he couldn't disprove a lot of things that was happening, he became a believer. Dr. J. Allen Hynek. And the TV show focused around him and his investigation. And I'm really ramped up to see that. I can't wait to check it out. They released that trailer also. So that's our entertainment news for July. Now, getting to some real some cool shit. Tom DeLonge back at it again. I don't know. Leave in the comment section if you can. How do you feel about Tom DeLonge and what he's doing? I mean, like him or love him. Tell me what you think about what he's doing. Because this week, he dropped Project Adam. Shout out to Osvaldo Franco for that link. He dropped the Adam Research Project. All right, and Tom DeLonge. And what he says is that Adam is an acronym for Acquisition and Data Analysis of Materials. Okay? And if you look at the website, if you look at the tweet that he put out, sorry, on Instagram, it's a jar sitting on the table, and it says, they are in possession of many pieces of material of unknown origin, some from observed craft and some that are biological in origin. They got materials from observed craft. This is what I want to know. How did they get the materials? Did those crafts fall out the sky? Or they shot down? Did they crash? Um, if I can get a question, I would like to know, how old are the materials? How old are these crash materials? You know, that'll give us a reference. Are they from some of these older crashes? What's going on with that? But yeah, Tom DeLonge is putting it down. That is real, real dope. Him and the Adam Project, they're going to go ahead and see what they have. And when I sit back and think about that, I'm like, this dude's the man. I give him a lot of credit. He had videos released, whether he's just a hand puppet and they got their hands shoved up his whatever to get to his mouth to make him talk. The fact that whether he's sacrificing his own personality to bring us the truth or whatever, he's getting raked across the coals no matter what he does. And I think he's bringing out some good things. The stuff like they're doing right here with these materials and willing to share the information that they get from it, I think that's big. I think that's real important. I'm all for it. I am all into it. I'm all for the Atom Project. Keep going, Tom. Bring us what you know. Let us see what you got. Keep doing it because it seems like uh, a grassroots UFO project for the people by the people. He got a whole bunch of researchers. I mean, names that we know, people working on stuff, and I've just been real impressed with their drops. No matter, I know it's been fumbles. It hasn't been pristine. There's been, oh, it's coming then, it's this and that, and it's just that. There's videos, but I mean, go from where we were before he released the stuff to where we at now. Whether it's going to come out or not, I'm glad it's coming out the way he did it, and along with the books. And I'm fired up about the book coming out in September. I can't wait. And he's doing his thing, man. Mucho credit to Tom DeLonge, and I can't wait to see what their findings are. Some of his materials, I'm sure, if they're willing to show us this much right here, they've already been prolonged studies on the materials, and we know for a fact that there's been some studies on some of these materials because George Knapp. I've had a chance to sit down with Senator Harry Reid. And if you check out the article, and if you click on some of the links to some of the things that we were already studying, it's just mind blowing. I mean, we some real badasses. Shout out to humans. We are mind blowing. Some of the things they were looking into invisibility cloaking. Now, not only that, they give you the name of the people who was looking into it, the schools they attended and everything. They were looking into invisibility cloaking, okay? Wormholes in space-time, superconductors in gravity research, anti-gravity studies, field effects on biological tissue. Man, I mean, just now this one right here, I think is important. Improved statistical approach to the Drake equation. They wanted to see if they could find an improved approach to the Drake equation. Like they need to find them. It should be more life out there. Something about this equation doesn't sit right with them. They wanted to improve the stats on it. I guess they think they should be coming up with a better number than that. But I mean, just warp drives, metamaterials, brain-machine interface, programmable matter. They were just working on all kind of stuff. All these things been funded by us. Laser weapons, quantum entanglement communication. Now, when I see quantum entanglement communication, I almost want to think of psychic ability, remote viewing type of things. Like quantum entanglement. But yeah, all kind of stuff. This one right here is dope. Cognitive limits on simultaneous control of multiple unmanned spacecraft. How many spaceships can one entity control with its brain? Let me say that again for you. Where was that one at? I gotta highlight that one is. They want to know the cognitive limits on simultaneous control of multiple unmanned spacecraft. That was put on by Dr. R. Gink Wayne of from Wayne State University. Dr. R. Genik, Genik, of Wayne State University. That's dope, man. Dope, man. I mean, they are just looking at some stuff right here that they are changing the future, looking into the future right before our eyes. These things that are getting on. One of them, which I can't find right off the hand, was pretty dope. But they want to look at advanced photography of hyperspace vehicles. They want to be able to catch and take better pictures of vehicles that can go hyperspace. Going in and out of hyperspace and stuff like that. Just dope. Just dope. The things they're looking at. That's what's going on. And I mean, one of the big things that dropped to me was them finding water on Mars, lakes of water. I mean, come on. What else are they going to take? Just get it over with. Tell us there was life up there at one time. Tell us that or just like the lake is subterranean, it's subterranean life up there. They just got to get over with. They're dragging it out. Like I said, this is a big month. They're dragging it out slowly but surely. So what's going to be the next claim about Mars? What's the next one? So far we have, there's salty, briny water in there in the polar caps. It freezes and it recedes, it recedes and freezes. Okay, and then now there's organic matter in the mud, so we know that. And now there's a lake of water, but it's, underground. Man, just come out with it. Come out with it. Mars used to be habitable. We know through through the anomaly hunters and all the things we've seen with the pictures on Mars, we know that there's something up there. They just have to build it up for us slowly. Build it up slowly. Tell us, work us up, need the dough. Let us know what's going on. But it seems like they're going to make that announcement soon. I wonder what is going to be our idea of Mars by the time 2020 comes around. At the way they're dropping information about Mars, it seems like it's going to come like every 6 months, every 3 months intervals. They're ramping it up. Well, it's this. Well, it used to be there. Well, we think it's just get it out, spit it out. The anomaly hunters have shown us all kind of stuff on Mars before they let out that it was lakes up there, or before they let out it was water, before all this stuff. Guys were finding pictures and saying, "Hey, look at this." So I wonder what's going to be the next step in their Mars disclosure. So yeah, so I just want to wrap up July. So in July, we had some movie what's the name drops, some trailers for some cool movies. I'm really interested in that what's the name Project Blue Book one. Project Blue Book. It looks really really nice. I think we're going to get a little more in depth on it, at least visuals. Some of the cases we already know, but it's going to be cool to see somebody else's visual interpretation of what was going on. And shout out to Gillian Anderson. She's our lead actress of For the Weird. She's done X Files, and now she's doing this UFO stuff, this UFO movie. And George Knapp, Tom DeLonge, man, keep bringing that news. Keep bringing it. Keep doing like you do. And Mars, big Mars disclosure in July. So just wanted to come wrap up July. Again, there'll be more videos to come. I'm working on more shit, always, always, always. And I got new subscribers. Thank you guys for picking your names right offhand. And I should do a video thanking subscribers. And I think I also heard face reveals the theme. Like you guys, I'm pretty sure if you guys have my Twitter or whatever, pretty much sure I'm look like I'm not hiding. But I guess let's say I'll do a face reveal. Alright, because that's a theme. So I'll do a face reveal and we'll see what we have from there. But again, thank you. I'm David from the Wild Signal. I'm out.